Hari Om children, let's start today's Bal Sanskar class. Today's topic is Bhagavad Gita. Gita has the power to create Maheshwar out of a human being. Gita has the power to offer an experience of liberation not just after death, however, even while one is alive. Where on one side elephants rode, nor horses neighed, battle bells rang, many warriors burnt in the fire of vengeance. On the other side, in the same battlefield, Sri Krishna preached the divine knowledge of Gita. The supreme knowledge which one gets after many years of austerities. Sri Krishna brought it to the battlefield himself. How much compassion he has! Gita is the supreme nectar that comes as divine words from Bhagwan Sri Krishna himself. Even celestial gods long to hear Srimad Bhagavad Gita's wisdom. It is not that only Arjun needed Gita. We are also on the battlefield. Arjun fought the war for only a few days, but our entire life is in the battle of lust, anger, greed, attachment, fear, grief, mine and yours. Therefore, as much as Arjun needed Bhagavad Gita, perhaps today's humans need it even more. By following Srimad Bhagavad Gita, man gets an ability to fight unrighteousness, injustice and exploitation. Divine qualities like dharma, courage, simplicity, affection, peace develop. While describing the glory of Gita in Varahapuran, Bhagwan himself said, I live in the shelter of Gita. Gita is my home. I nourish the three realms only in the shelter of Gita's knowledge.
Yatra Gita vicharascha pathanam pathanam shrutam tatraham nishchitam prithvi nivasami sadaivahi.
Wherever Sri Gita is taught, read, recited and heard, there, O Mother Earth, I reside. Let's start today's Bal Sanskar class by remembering Revered Gurudev. Firstly, all the children will stand in their respective places and jump a little on their tippy toes. all the children will chant Om. Children, now we will do TRATAK. TRATAK increases our concentration and memory power. achieved salvation by hearing just a few verses of Bhagavad Gita from a parrot. Once upon a time, Goddess Lakshmi asked Lord Vishnu a question. Lord, you sustain the entire world, yet you sleep in the Sri Sagar. What is the reason behind it? Lord Vishnu replied, Oh dear, I'm not sleeping, but rather I'm directly experiencing the divine brilliance of my own Maheshwar Tej. The joy of pure knowledge is my divine form. I have explained my state in the Bhagavad Gita. In the Bhagavad Gita, there are 18 chapters representing my 5 faces, 10 chapters symbolizing my 10 arms, and 1 chapter for my abdomen. 2 chapters are likened to both my lotus feet. Dear, let me tell you a story that destroys all sins. A Brahmin named Susharma was an evil person with wicked intellect. Although born into a Brahmin family, he neither meditated nor performed chanting, yagya, nor welcomed guests. He indulged only in the consumption of meat, alcohol, and worldly pleasures. One day a black serpent bit him, leading him to his death. After suffering in hell, he reincarnated as an ox. The ox, laden with the burden of carrying weight, endured 7 to 8 years of hardship. One day, due to the strain of carrying the load on a high platform, the ox became exhausted and fainted. Despite all the suffering, he was unable to breathe his last and get rid of the agony. Out of sympathy, people gathered there. Despite many people offering the fruits of all their good deeds with the intent of ensuring salvation of the ox, it continued to suffer. In the crowd, there was a prostitute. She too offered the fruits of her good deeds for the welfare of the ox. Subsequently, the ox took his last breath, and because of the fruits of her good deeds, it was born into a noble Brahmin family. Even then, he continued to recall the events of his past life. As he grew older, he became curious and approached the prostitute, asking about the offering she had made. She replied, There's a parrot in the cage that reads something every day. My mind becomes pure because of it, and I sacrificed all my good deeds for you. Out of curiosity, the Brahmin inquired from the parrot. The parrot said, In my past life, despite being knowledgeable, I used to be arrogant. Due to envy towards virtuous scholars and criticizing the Guru, I was born as a parrot. Because of my sinful nature, I was separated from my parents at an early age. One day, during the summer season, I was wandering on the path of penance. Some respectable sages found me and placed me in a cage inside the ashram. The young boys in the ashram used to recite the verses of the first chapter of the Bhagavad Gita with great reverence. Inspired by them, I too started reciting the verses of the Gita repeatedly. In the meantime, a hunter stole me from there. He used to visit this prostitute and gave me to her. There I continued reciting the Gita verses I had learned. Over time, listening to those verses, the heart of the prostitute became purified, and because of her offering, the ox was liberated. In this way, they discussed amongst themselves and repeated the greatness of Gita. They continuously practiced the Gita at their respective homes, eventually attaining knowledge and liberation. Children, Lord Vishnu says, the Gita alone is capable of destroying the greatest of sins through knowledge contained in its verses. One who practices even one or half a chapter or half or a quarter verse of the Gita daily becomes liberated, just like Susharma. Quiz. Now it's time for knowledge science competition. You'll be asked a question and you will be provided with 4 options and you need to choose the correct option in 10 seconds. The question is, Who provided Sanjay with divine vision to see the situation of the war in Kurukshetra? The options are Lord Shri Krishna, Balram ji, Maharishi Ved Vyas ji, Mother Kunti. The correct answer will be revealed to you at the end of the session. Glory of Indian culture. Dear children, the holy scripture Bhagavad Gita is wonderful for all-round development of everybody's life. Gita has been translated into 578 languages. Many theorists, scholars and devotees have done Mimamsa, interpretation in every language, and are still doing so and will continue to do so. Because this book is full of supernatural material for the welfare of all human beings of all countries, castes and creeds. American religious philosopher Thoreau writes, amongst all the beautiful things of ancient times, there is nothing better than the Gita. Gita contains such excellent and omnipresent knowledge that even after innumerable years, its author, God, no such book has been written yet. About Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Prime Minister of Canada, Mr. Pierre Trudeau, said, I have read the Bible, I have read the angels and many other religious scriptures. All the scriptures are good in their own place. But this book of Hindus in the form of Srimad Bhagavad Gita is amazing. It does not contain neither any criticism nor praise for any religion, cults or sect. Rather, it discusses the development of the whole mankind. Bhagavad Gita is a book which gives a healthy body, a happy mind, and equanimity yoga in the intellect and awakens the light of Brahma Gyan, knowledge of Supreme Entity or Supreme Soul. Gita is not only the religious book of Hindus, it's a religious book for all human beings. Gita is not the Bible of Hindus, but it's a Bible of humanity. This Bhagavad Gita book, composed in 18 chapters and 700 verses and full of devotion, knowledge, yoga and selflessness, is the only book in the world whose birth anniversary is celebrated. Health. As today's health topic, we will learn about the medicinal uses of carrots. Vitamin A, B, C, D, proteins, carbohydrates, phosphorus, iron, fiber, etc. is found in carrots. It increases immunity and improves eyesight due to the abundance of vitamin A. Moong beans or gram pulses, if cooked with carrots and spices like cumin seeds, asafoetida, ginger, turmeric, curry leaves, etc. in ghee, relieves irritability, mental stress and provides strength to the body. Consuming carrot pieces mixed with rock salt, chopped mint, tomato, ginger and lemon juice in the form of salad increases digestive power and prevents loss of appetite. Carrot juice, being a blood purifier, is beneficial in treating pimples, acne, boils, etc. It removes anemia, improves complexion and increases liver function. Drinking carrot juice once a day protects from heart diseases. Consuming its juice mixed with 1 spoon of honey is beneficial in chest pain. For this, boil the carrots and then extract the juice. Drinking this juice mixed with beetroot juice helps to cure menstrual irregularities. Yogasan. Today we will learn SUPTA VAJRASAN. With SUPTA VAJRASAN, there is a healthy blood circulation in the entire body which makes it strong. This posture also helps in broadening the chest. It is beneficial in curing back pain, knee pain, paralysis, TB, stones, deafness, stammering, weakness of eyes and memory, tonsillitis, respiratory diseases, etc. Obesity, waist and buttocks also reduce and the body becomes attractive. Instructions. Sit with your legs bent at the knees, turning both ankles to rest on either side of the hips. Join the soles of your feet together, keeping them close to your perineum, and interlock your toes. Slowly lie back on the floor, ensuring that both thighs are in contact with each other. Keep your left palm open under the right shoulder and the right palm under the left shoulder. Relax in this posture, focusing on your breath. Practice this asana regularly to experience its full benefits. All the children will worship Bhagavad Gita on Gita Jayanti and shall recite any one of the chapters with its importance. Questionnaire. Get ready for the quiz. Where did Sri Krishna preach Bhagavad Gita? Why do we need Bhagavad Gita in today's era? What are the three miseries of the world? According to the story, what deeds had Susharma done that she had to be born in the womb of a bull? What virtue did the prostitute possess that liberated the bull? How does Bhagwan describe his state in the Bhagavad Gita? How many chapters and verses are there in the Bhagavad Gita? What are the benefits of eating carrots? How shall one protect his or her body in winter? Prayer time.
Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurmam Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
O Lord, lead us from falsehood to truth, from darkness to light, and from mortality to immortality. Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. With this, today's Sanskar Kendra concludes. We will meet again next week with a new knowledge-enhancing topic. Until then, Hari Om!
Knowledge Science Quiz. The correct answer to the question is Maharishi Vedvyasji. He gave divine vision to Sanjay, owing which Sanjay could see and hear the events happening far away on the battlefield of Kurukshetra.